Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you check us out. We're on Apple Music, Spotify. I think we just got added to Amazon. They got a new podcast thing. Check out our interview since 2008. 1212 place to be with Obnoxioux. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm trying to figure you out. I was like, man, I hope he ain't no little, because, you know, I'm taking you saying obnoxious as like you a little jerk and stuff like that to people. Like, how you go by obnoxious?
That name, that's my personality. I'm known for, getting out of them notches. So I use that as my personal self when I rhyme. Like I do get loud and I do get obnoxious with my lyrics. So that name fits me.
Then where you from? You from Philly?
Yeah, from North Philly, man, Badlands.
Oh, that's what's up. How you involved with music?
Oh man, I've been, I was a fan of it first, you know what I'm saying? And then I was just around some, talented, MCs like PD Crack and Steve Scat. They got me into rapping. I used to listen to them all the time.
What you like about
So
people?
I used to freestyle. Yeah, I used to freestyle and they just say, yo, man, you should start writing it down. I'm like, for real? And I started writing it down. Then, I took off from there.
Oh, so you knew PD personally?
Yeah, I knew
No.
PD since he's 19. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be the tightest. Yeah, that was my one. I thought he was gonna really get big when he was coming up back in the day. I thought that whole crew was gonna be big. The whole State Property crew. I thought that was gonna be the next thing.
Well, I knew Crack personally, and I knew what he was bringing to the table. So I always had the utmost confidence in him. I knew Free too, but I knew Crack very well. Like I used to spend the night over his house, eat over his house. You know what I mean? We was like brothers.
Mm.
At one time, people get grown, they do their own thing, but coming up, like we was tight like that.
So who is your biggest influences in hip hop?
Oh man, I got several. I'm like MC Ren, Trex, Spice One, Kane, G Rap, Rakim. You know what I mean? Those were the ones, and Spice One also. Like them the guys that I kind of took a little from it and added my own identity along with it. But they influenced me the most to want to do this.
Then what would you say your story is as an MC?
Say that again?
What's your story?
My story?
Yeah, as an MC.
Oh man, I look at it like this. Being from the golden era, it was about being original. You feel me? So that's what I bring to the table. I don't think I sound like nobody or anybody sound like me. I'm me. So that's pretty much my story, to be original, stay true to yourself, and keep it moving. Sometimes if you're influenced by a certain artist, you got to stop listening to them to find yourself. Because like when I first started, like also Redman too, I forgot to throw him in there. You can tell I wanted to be Redman at one time. And they're like, no, man, just do you. Do you. You got to stop listening to him for like 3 weeks. Start writing your rhymes, and then you would start coming out. Stop trying to be like him. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And that's when I found myself. I had to think of being an artist more than a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to this person all the time, how are you going to write and be you? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
How would you describe your sound?
I'm aggressive. I can get, poetic with it, but I'm an in-your-face type of guy. Like, that's how I started, like being in people's face, and it wasn't even like how battle rap is now. It was just like, go ahead, get him, get him. You know what I mean? Go bite his head off. It wasn't nothing like the disrespectful stuff. It was just who was a better lyricist, and I was aggressive with it.
Hmm. Then, how would you describe your creative process?
Far as ideas and like, I want to think outside the box. I want to do what other people are not doing. So my creative is I think is on the beam. Personally, I believe it.
What's that mean? You
What you
said on the
mean?
beam? What did you
It's
say?
on the beam. It's on 100. It's on the buck.
On the beam?
Yeah, on the beam, 100.
Oh, on the beam.
It's
Oh,
up there.
what you mean with
Yeah.
that Philly slang, huh?
Oh, I got my own, man. It's a lot of people that don't even talk like me in Philly, man. They sometimes they don't think I'm from here. The way I talk.
Yeah, like what that be? That's tight. So I want you to talk about your current projects. I actually saw you on that. We was talking about the Cypher earlier. But what you working on?
Oh man, I'm working on my second album. I just dropped the album in June called Respect, Power, Then Money. I have Pace One featured on there, track called Discipline, and I have Cambada on a remix. It's called Maniac. So I got the original version and a bonus track, the remix. And the bonus one is produced by Westlife from the West Coast. And my man Ja Rajim did the original track.
Okay.
And he be on the Cyphers too. You know what I mean? He's a dope producer. He's been doing it for a minute. So he's been working with a lot of artists, that's coming up. I currently have a song that I'm working on with Shay Noor.
Yeah, I just
I
had
actually
her
got
on
it.
the show. I interviewed her a couple right before the album dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, she dope, man. I like what she's doing. And she's gonna raise the bar for females to come with bars and not gimmicks, cause she's straight coming with bars.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, so look out for that, man. I don't quite know when I'm going to drop that. I believe it's going to be sometime early next year, probably like February, March. I drop my next project.
So what you like to do outside of music?
I love sports. Love sports.
So you a Laker fan?
No, I respect them, but I'm not. You know, I love all my Sixers. I mean, my Sixers, my Flyers, my Eagles. You know what I'm saying? My Phillies. Like, I love all my Philadelphia teams, even though we don't really win. But, I'm diehard, man. I don't believe in rooting for other teams. Like, if your city is garbage, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's where that's the culture. Like, I'm used to the Eagles not winning. Why y'all so upset? We got our Super Bowl. Be thankful.
I
We
know,
didn't think we
right?
was going to get one. You know what I mean?
Then
So,
what would you be doing if you wasn't making music?
you know what? I can't see myself doing nothing else, man, because I've been doing it for so long. It's like it's a part of my. It's like brushing your teeth and taking a shower, man. It's a daily routine for me, man. Like it's in my blood. It's my life.
So what's your interest outside of music?
Like I said,
The sport.
sport. Yeah, sports. Like it's not too much that I really do. You know, at this time in my life, like I'm focusing on a few things. Like just living, man. Just also trying to be a better person on top of things too, because I wasn't always doing the right thing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate life. Plus, I had situation happen. That I appreciate life more. So I'm trying to stick with what's bringing me back my happiness, whatever I put into it. You know what I mean?
What is
You
that?
know, just being positive, a positive person, man. Just doing the right thing, man. You know what I mean? Trying to make a difference, man, in my life and in my loved ones, man. Plus, you know, I got a daughter, so I'm trying to, you know, do the right thing and, you know, bring her up right. You know, be positive, man.
Hmm.
You know, shooting pool, you know, that was a huge thing I used to do. But of course, the pandemic, you can't just go play other, you know, bars in the league and stuff like that because, you know, things is like pretty much shut down. Don't know when it's going to happen again, you know. But yeah, that's what I was also into. I used to do the APA, man.
Oh, for real?
Hmm.
So how's your life changed since the COVID?
Uh, I don't really like go out and hang out just to hang out. Like I have to have some plan or go somewhere, you know. So the COVID didn't really impact me as like others. I know how to sit home and enjoy myself and chill. The studio was here at my home, so I'm putting in this work
Yeah,
even more. You know what I'm saying?
it didn't bother me either. So I like chilling at home.
Yeah, but you know, as far as traveling, you know, I like to travel. You know, that's hurting me. But other than that, you know, I'll be all right because when I'm able to do it again, when the numbers go down and everything be all right, you know, I'm gonna be out.
Hmm.
You know, you also gotta travel also when you in this business. I'm pretty sure you already know that.
Yeah, what are some
You
places?
know, you got. Mm,
Now I would say, what are some places you like you travel you went to you like?
I've been to Connecticut, Rhode Island, Charlotte, North Carolina. Um, been to Miami a couple of times, but that wasn't, you know, what I was out there for. But everywhere I go now, I'm pushing this music also. Like this platform, you know, this Underground Heat Cypher platform. It's only been in existence for a little over a year. So when I went out Miami, that, you know, I didn't have the platform at that time. Like I was actually supposed to go out Vegas for the draft, and I was going to shoot ciphers out there, you know, to bring Underground Heat Cypher platform out there. But that didn't happen, you know, because of the pandemic. So that messed me up.
Oh, so you in charge of the cipher?
Yeah, I'm the CEO.
Okay, that's tight. Yeah, you can talk about that more than you want to.
um,
I didn't know who was in
yeah,
charge. I actually thought because when I first watched it, it was like a dude. I thought the host was in charge. It looked like the host was in charge. I couldn't tell because it was like a guy looked like he was the host at the very first beginning on one of them.
well, I host some of them. I host some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I don't know if you saw the cipher with Cambada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like he did the drop for me. Like he was letting you know right there that he linked up with me and we, you know, this we doing. So I got him to come out there.
So how you what made you start the ciphers?
Uh, I used to be involved in this other platform. It's called, I don't know if you heard of them, called the Grimo Cipher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I, you know, that's where I was doing the traveling, going because they go to different spots, you know, different cities and states. And I was trying to get them to come here to Philly, and it seemed like it was always an excuse. And I was like, why wouldn't you come here? You know, it was always an excuse. So I'm like, you know what, man, I'm gonna do that here, do something here. So I created Underground Heat Cypher, and I'm doing it here. Now people come to us. Now I'm willing to travel, you know, if the money right. Other than that, you got to come here
How many episodes you did
with them.
with the heat
Um,
cipher? Yeah, the
oh,
underground
with the
stuff.
Heat Cypher, we just dropped 38th video today.
Damn, that many?
Yeah, yeah, we do them twice a month.
So I gotta check. I gotta check more of them. I didn't know you had that many. So can you name some more artists you had on this so far?
Yeah, I had E Ness on it. He was on the very first one.
Okay.
You know, I had Cam Bada twice. I have artists, Stevie Franks. He comes on there. I don't know if you heard of him. Of course, Bloodsport, my man Will Mack, Al Bills, of course me.
SD.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's been on there about 4 times now.
He surprised me, man. That shit was funny to me because he never talks about that. Like, I just knew he DJed, so he told us, though, he's like, watch the ciphers. So I watched it, I was like, oh shit, he on here rapping? Like, he never even told us that. Then I'm like, he actually can rap. Like, oh shit, he ain't never say nothing about that. He just always talk about DJing. So I thought that, I was like,
well, that's been his thing, but now that, I got this platform going on, and he been checking them out, and he's like, yo, man, you about to make me come out of retirement, man. I said, come on out of retirement. Jordan did. Come on, let's go. And he been on them, John. He's like, yo, I like what you doing, man. So it's just basically getting people that's, unsigned. And it's a lot of people that I know that's dope. And I'm like, well, why the people who need to stop rapping are still rapping? Won't y'all, start rapping again? Y'all hot.
Yeah, you got any, what's the rules of being on any rules or guidelines if they want to be on it?
You gotta have bars, of course. But I check your music out and see if you meet the criteria of what we putting out there. We just not letting anybody get on. I'm definitely not letting that happen. The viewers on my channel, they want to hear that them hot bars. You know what I mean?
You had to turn some people down?
Oh yeah, I turn a lot of people down.
What'd you be saying?
I said,
no.
I just said, look, this you not doing what we doing over here. No hard feelings or nothing. Maybe later down the line, you can holler at me. This is not for anybody. This pretty much like the Gong Show. You can get gone.
Huh. So what do you mean? You say what you mean what we doing? You mean like come with the bars?
Yeah. A couple of people got bombed on here. On the comments, oh man, why y'all got them on there? I'm like, I give people a chance.
I'm gonna say who would you say, since you've been doing it, give me the top 5 flows on there. Who had the top 5 flows?
Oh man, you put me on the spot like that?
Yeah. I gotta know which ones to go look at.
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna let you be the judge of that. I ain't gonna start that up. Like my man Mac, that's my man. You know what I mean? He can go with the best of.
I'm saying you ain't never heard no like you heard it, like you was like damn, like you knew it was tight before you even put it out. You ain't never had no one like that, like right when y'all heard it, they just passed out.
Oh, you mean somebody that surprised us that came with it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I pretty much hear what the artist's gonna bring. That's why I check them out. I'm like, you got anything I could check out? Any music, any YouTube or SoundCloud or something? And then, I listen to it. I'm like, hey, he all right, or he dope. Some just make it. Some don't get an F, some get a D plus. It's a passing grade. I'm like, all right, you can get on there. Maybe he is do a C plus or B minus when he get on there. And I tell people, like, now you've been watching these ciphers, right? Yeah. All right. So why would you send me that?
So you ain't you're not doing? Are you trying to do like battles too, or are you just gonna stick to the ciphers?
No, it's too much of that going on, man. I'd rather do the Cypher platform, original beats, artists just bringing them bars, man. Like I like to keep it that way because it's really authentic this way. This is like how it started. People, acapella is cool, but when people got what they do when you got to the park, what did the DJ do? Put an instrumental on and gave you a mic if you can rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus, this also gets the artists, Sean, and the producers. No producer started out crazy. Like they had to get a buzz going. They got an opportunity. So with them producers on this platform, that's getting them known also. Oh, how much? I saw you on the underground east. I heard your beat. How much you charging for a beat? You
Yeah.
know, it's like one hand scratches the other. You know what I mean?
Well, how you hook up to the producers?
Um, well, it's a lot of producers that I deal with, man, from like overseas, like my man Akbal, DJ Mel Factor. It's a guy named Ben Malik from Cameroon, where Embiid from. He sent me a beat. Like we're actually going to film that this weekend, so it'll be his debut because he's been watching a lot of ciphers. You know, he's like, oh, I got a beat. You know, how can I get on? Submit a beat to you. So I'm like that too. If the beat whack, I'm sorry, I can't use it. We don't want no whack rhymes and no whack beats. You know.
You had any kids on there?
No, we actually were thinking about doing that later down the line. You know, when you mean kids, like young kids.
Yeah, like kind of like that little rap show the rap show they got. You know, it was like I guess under 16.
Yeah, I was definitely considering that, but I just got to gather them up.
What about you?
You
Did
know,
a female one yet? You did a female one?
Actually, that's the next move to do a all female cipher. We're also shooting that.
Right now?
No, we're shooting that this weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just did we do like we do indie rap battle tournaments. So we on this the fourth one, but our last one was just all females. But shit, dealing with just females, man, you know how that goes sometimes.
Listen, I was been supposed to shoot this cipher, but you know, people schedule.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, well, we gotta shoot it on this date. You know, it's been sitting for too long. So some people are like, oh, all right, man, I don't want to slow you down, man. I didn't know we was doing it on this date. I'm like, it's always been on a Saturday. And I say, who wants in, let me know if you want in on this date. You know, can you make it? If you can't make it, then I'll catch you on the next one.
So what advice would you give to new artists as far as like they trying to make a name for themselves in the industry?
Stay true to themselves and be able to accept criticism, constructive criticism, because that's you're only going to get better. If somebody keep telling you hot all the time, you think you already arrived. And somebody tell me, oh, well, that's hot, but I don't like that as good, you know, as much as I like the other joint. All right, well, okay, then you know that you got to step your game up. You can't have too many yes mans around you. Everything ain't always hot. It's not always hot. Some are better than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what you might like, other people might not like. You know, like my album, for instance. My favorite song on the album is not what everybody's favorite song.
What's everybody's favorite song?
It seems to me to Open Your Eyes.
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song on there is, well, you know what? You mean the whole total album or a solo one, like with just me on it?
Oh, it's going off what you were just talking about.
Yeah, because you know I got, you know, some features on it. Like I got Pace One on there. I have Cambada, of course. You know I love them tracks. Then I have my man's in them Duck City Music on there. I have my man the real Scott Summers, my man Next Level on there. I guess you know it's some joints on there, and I try to do something for everybody. But I like personally I like growing up on there.
What is it about growing up?
Yeah, like how things used to be, you know, coming up, you know, as a, you know, youth and a teenager. And I just go all the way to, you know, my grown age. And you know, I personally like how I put that together. I actually like that better than growing up. I mean, Open Your Eyes. That's me personally.
So what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Oh man, I'm gonna keep coming up with this good music, keep putting it out, keep working hard, and to make my supporters and fans happy and proud to be a supporter of me.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
I appreciate you for having me.
You want to tell me your social media and everything?
Yes, sir. On Instagram, it's Obnoxioux, at Obnoxioux, OBNOXIOUX. Follow me on there at Underground Heat Cypher. On Instagram, you can follow me on there also. And my Twitter is at William Burke, BURK 2 is my Twitter. And William Obnoxioux Burke is my Facebook.